I'm Nick Fletcher, and I'm the SVP for EMEA at Rakuten Advertising. So essentially head up the sales and client services teams at Rakuten Advertising. Been with the business about 10 years now.
10 good years. Well, Nick, I've got an exciting question to start it off. Of course, I want to know, what are you most looking forward to at PI Live? I mean, it's next week, so you must have your plans ready.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, it's it's sort of a melting pot of affiliate names and faces, performance industry names and faces. So I'm just really looking forward to catching up with some people from the industry, discussing ideas, innovations and changes in the industry. We'll talk about this probably later on, but I think 2024 is going to be a really interesting year for affiliate. There's a lot going on in the digital space in general, and I think affiliate is going through a bit of transformative phase. And I'm excited to see where the industry takes us in the next 12 to 18 months. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of conversation around those topics at PI Live next week.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. And you mentioned it there about the different phases and I guess developments that are going on. So I'd love to know what developments are happening at Rakuten Advertising to help brands and publishers outperform in the next year in 2024.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of big focus areas for us as a business at the moment. So one is Audience Engine. Now, this really brings targeting into the affiliate space, and I don't think it's really existed before in the industry. And I can remember distinctly having a conversation with a sort of disgruntled CMO about 5 or 6 years ago, it must have been now, and he was saying, always talking frustratedly about affiliate and saying the concern for him was that if he looked at his other channels, so paid search and programmatic display, etc., he could do some quite granular audience targeting through those channels, and he loved the performance model of affiliate marketing, but really kind of hated the fact that he couldn't do any sort of granular targeting. And our Audience Engine brings that into affiliate, and it is an industry first. So it allows publishers to monetize their own audiences, and we know that third-party data is effectively disappearing or has disappeared due to the browser changes. So increasingly, I think advertisers are going to be looking at their publisher network, the publishers out there who have their own data, what we'd typically call second party data, and how they can take advantage of that to find the right customer. Because sometimes, particularly for some luxury brands that we work with, it's finding a needle in a haystack sometimes, and having targeting that allows you to take advantage of that audience data that our publishers have can really turbocharge and boost your affiliate program. So that's the first thing. The second thing, don't want to sound like a cliche, but AI, and I think that's what I was alluding to earlier. We are going to see, I think, a big shift towards the use of AI in performance marketing over the next 12 to 18 months. Rakuten itself has actually at a group level signed a strategic partnership with OpenAI. So we're looking at how we bring AI into our business. I think it's going to help brands and publishers. The first iterations are going to be very much about discovery, helping brands and publishers find each other better and more quickly, to simplify things, and ultimately build those connections, which is ultimately what affiliate marketing is all about. So AI, there's a lot to come. I know there's several sessions at PI Live next week talking about AI and where that can go. And I'm really excited to kind of listen to some of that content, but also talk to people about what we're doing at Rakuten Advertising there.
Yeah, well, you're absolutely right, Nick. I mean, I'm glad you mentioned AI because it is definitely taking over PI Live next week. But one of the other key themes that is prevalent at PI Live this year is also global and European expansion. So I'd love for you to share maybe a bit more about what you're doing as a network to aid expansion across borders.
Yeah, absolutely. So from what we can see, Rakuten Advertising is the largest single global affiliate network. So working with multinational advertisers, helping advertisers expand into new markets is at the forefront of who we are as a business. And I think the great thing about affiliate marketing, it is a relatively low risk marketing channel. So you can go into a new market, you can invest a relatively small amount of budgets and start getting some direct returns at the back of it, because it is an ROI focused channel. So that's not to say that you shouldn't be backing up your affiliate marketing with spend in other areas. It's always worth complementing that channel with other channels. But it is a risk-free model, and I think I'd say to any advertiser looking at expanding into new markets that they should be putting affiliate first and at the forefront of their expansion plans. So certainly happy to talk to any advertisers next week that want to talk about expansion, but global and managing global programs is in our DNA at Rakuten Advertising.
Now, Nick, I know you're going to have a busy week as we all are at PI Live next week, but you mentioned AI and we do have some panel sessions on AI, but will you have any other sessions that you're keen to attend next week that you have maybe on your list?
Yeah, well, funnily enough, now you mentioned it, Jack, there's a couple of really exciting sessions which Rakuten Advertising are hosting. So we're doing one in partnership with Reward, the card link software provider. Really exciting partner that we've been working with for a number of years now, and they're one of those partners that I alluded to earlier that has a huge amount of audience data and consumer behavior data, and I think is a really exciting publisher in the performance space. So looking forward to tuning into that session and watching that session. And the other one that we're doing is in the finance space. We've got Harry and Kwame from our finance and client services and sales teams. They're going to be presenting a bit of a workshop on how to get the most out of your finance programs. As finance is something which we've seen not only Rakuten Advertising expand into, but we've seen more and more brands finance brands expanding into the performance space and opening up affiliate programs for the first time. So I think that's a really exciting channel for potential finance advertisers out there that don't currently have an affiliate program.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I'm looking forward to those sessions as well. And I know you did mention AI. We've talked about expansion as well, Nick. But what do you think is another hot trend in affiliate marketing that we might see in 2024?
So I think the other thing that everyone's talking about at the moment is the increasing, I guess, movement of affiliate into the influencer space and content space. I think affiliate's always been a great channel for content, but when influencer first started becoming a channel in its own kind of thing, it was almost separated from affiliate marketing, and often influencers would only work on a fixed fee or tenancy basis and a fixed fee model. We're starting to see that line blur more and more. So more and more micro influencers understanding that they can monetize their own original content on a CPA basis and turning to affiliate networks to do that. So we've got a very strong influencer program at Rakuten Advertising. We partner with a business called Maverick that helps us on the discovery side of things, and then we monetize that and use all our commissioning, box of tricks, audience targeting, etc., to get the most out of that channel. So, yeah, I think influencer marketing, maybe 2023 was the year of influencer and affiliate and content and creators, but we're going to see absolutely more of that in 2024 as well.